You know we love to do some shopping, and we have found the store for you with a guy with a great story. We are standing right in front of the country western store. We got Gruff Herman.
Country Cowboy.
Country Cowboy, owned and operated by a legit official cowboy. Gruff, I love the look. This is you every day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about your background, because you got quite a story.
Well, long story short, I've traveled around a lot. I think the good Lord gives you a lot of gifts, and I want to use all mine up before I go anywhere.
Right. You can't take them with you, so
right.
let's use them up.
I was born in Southern Virginia and moved when I was about 20. Started running cattle and livestock up in Warrenton, Virginia, and I've lived in Middleburg, Virginia, and I was a horse shoer there and a blacksmith, and then I expanded my business into ranch management and started managing some big ranches around the country. Managed Bishop's Lodge Dude Ranch up in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah.
And Star Ranch in San Ynez Valley. And so I like being out west. I was out there about 10 years, and because out there, cowboying is what you do for a job.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's not just set up and looks. You know, all your gear is what you work with, your ropes and your saddles and your chaps and all, and you'll go out for a couple of days branding, and it's hard, tough work, but I like that.
I bet you do. You were a police officer?
Yeah, it was kind of on a bet.
Wait, on a bet?
Yeah.
So it says, I bet you can be a police, or I bet you cannot.
Well, a friend of mine, when I came back from California, I was 41, and she said that her department's looking for men, and I said, they ain't gonna hire me, I'm too old. And she said, oh, I think you're wrong, and so I bet her that for dinner that I'd go for the test, and that if I passed, then she had to buy dinner. And so I did, and 33 guys showed up, and I was the oldest one there, and I passed.
There you go, and you got a good dinner out of it, too.
Yeah, and I did it for 5 years. I realized what they're looking for is people don't quit.
Right.
A lot of them young fellas just couldn't finish up a few push-ups or something. And,
right.
And
we do this all day.
Yeah, that's not really my thing. If I go to do something, I'll do it.
You're going to do it. Okay, before we start talking about some of the items that you have in here, what is this about you taking Paul McCartney?
No.
Around? That caught my ear. I was like, wait, what?
Well, Bishop's Lodge was a real high-end dude ranch, and I had over 50 horses there and 7 wranglers, and we had a lot of families and businesses came out, and we would take them in trail rides up in the Santa Cristo Mountains and the Pecos Mountains, and I did the special rides, and so we didn't want anybody to know who was Paul McCartney. I forget his name, I think it was Murphy or something, but I met him and his fiance at the time, Heather, and I was going to take them on a 2-hour ride up in the Pecos, and as I was helping her on a horse, she kind of moved, but her leg didn't, and she saw the look on my face, and she said, oh, don't worry, I have a prosthetic leg.
Yeah. And you're like, okay.
You could have told me that before I put you on a horse.
Before I put you on a horse, but we're doing this now. So 4 years ago, you came and started this?
Yes, I came through Abbeville looking kind of retired. I'm a little too beat up to be doing that stuff anymore. And when I came through Abbeville, I said, this is it. I'm not leaving. It's a good Christian town. A lot of good people, friendly people. It's Southern people that I like, and I don't know. I just you know, I didn't get raised in an environment like this,
right?
And I wish I would have. So I love the fact that I can be around it. You know, people, you know, their children come in, they're very polite and well behaved,
yeah.
And you know, the kids are growing up learning how to hunt and fish and you know, work on things, build barns. You know, they're not sitting in computers all the time.
Right, just staring at screens,
yeah.
and stuff. So what's like your most popular items that you sell here?
Boots.
Boots.
Boots and shoes and jeans.
I love it. What kind? Any specific brand or?
Well, I sell Dan Post, Ariat, Laredo, and Justin boots.
Yeah.
And if things go well, I just celebrated a year being here in the store. I have some plans on expanding.
Ooh.
To bring in some more vendors, more boots, more jeans, different styles, different makers.
Well, it's definitely a shop that will catch your eye. I love the white bubble lights that gets you come inside. It's super authentic. I mean, you can't get more authentic than the cowboy running a cowboy shop. So, and the hats too. I mean, you sell the hats?
Yeah, I do. A lot of people say they like my outfit, and they don't understand this is just what I've been
You're like,
dressing
this
40
is
years.
just, this is it's practical, but it looks good. You know, with
Yeah.
shows like Yellowstone, it really made, you know, people want
Yeah,
to
and
do
you know,
that.
people come in and they go, wow, you should sell Yellowstone stuff. And I said, this is gruff stuff. It's
Right.
better than Yellowstone.
Ooh,
This is the real deal.
I like it. Gruff stuff, better than Yellowstone. You heard it here. Again, this is right here on Trinity Street in Abbeville. You will not miss it if you come down. Come on by, tell Gruff that you saw him on Ear Carolina, and just come in and see what it's all about. So thank you so much.
you.
It was
I appreciate it.
nice meeting you
Thank
and
you so
knowing
much.
you. This was great,
You
y'all.
too.
We're